Hello and welcome. Getting ready to speak on my new series, Dead On. All right. I've got a question for you. How many of you have been driving down the road and seen these type of, hang on, bring it back up. How many of you have seen these kind of roadside memorials? I know some of you have probably helped put them up. One day about, oh gosh, at least 10 years ago now, I do believe, I was driving down the road on my way to work. And I drove past a spot on this. It was a 4-lane highway, and it was a spot where a couple of young people had gotten killed on a motorcycle. I felt a young lady pop in my car with me. Wonderful human being. Beautiful young lady. She happened to have a yellow dress on as she was in the car with me, kind of like an Easter dress, sort of frilly and yellow and pretty. And every day as I drove past that site, she would hop into the car. I'd have her presence literally just materialize, and she'd ride a portion of the way to work with me. So one day I finally asked, I said, "Honey, who are you and why are you here?" And she pointed to that site as we drove right past it. She said, "Can you tell them not to do that?" They had placed a memorial on the side of the road where the young people got killed. It was 2 bikes involved, and they had been out that night. And I'm sure they were all young people, a little reckless, a little careless, maybe 1 or 2 many cocktails. But that's not the point. They were traveling down a highway, and one of the motorcycles, they're starting to race a little bit with each other, and one pulled out and was passing the other to say, "Ha ha, I beat you." What he didn't realize is that the other motorcycle had caught up, and when he pulled in, he bumped it with his rear tire, and off they went. Both young people died on that bike. The other young man survived. What the young girl told me was, she asked me, "Can you ask them to stop that with the memorial?" She went on to tell me that I'm trying to find the right words and how to put this out, making it too graphic and too ugly for everybody. She said, "Please tell my mama I didn't feel it." All right. Sometimes I have to ask them to give me a little more information. She said, "I felt the other bike bump us, but I didn't feel a thing." At that split second, she told me that Jesus reached down and grabbed her soul. Again, you heard me tell this a little bit of something like this in this story about Michael Marzano not feeling the explosion that took his life. The young lady told me that Jesus pulled her soul out, and somebody had the nerve to tell her mother or her family, or just gossip, that they saw her still alive and breathing in pain and discomfort on the side of the road after the wreck. Some of the first people on the wreck. Even though they saw that, in that young lady's body that it looked like she was in obvious discomfort. She was not in that vessel. You cannot snap a soul out of a body without it causing some kind of repercussions. A little bit of twitching, things that vocalizations happen too. However, her message was pretty loud and clear. When she finally said, can you ask them to stop doing that? Please don't commemorate the place where I died. Please don't keep reminding people of the heartache that happened there. Now, we as humans want to commemorate that site because we don't want them to be forgotten. And trust me, we will not forget them. What she told me was, tell them to plant a tree for me somewhere else where it can be enjoyed and my memory brings happy thoughts. So, I know I can't get everybody to quit doing those roadside memorials. I saw a little flash up there, Spirit. Thank you on the light. We often see flags, if they happen to be a veteran. We see all kinds of roadside memorials. Every one of those people that died on those sites tell us, the mediums, don't do that. Thank you, but don't do that. Remember me lovingly and happy in a different way, in a different place. All right, there you have it. One more dead on. Yeah, I'll just let that go there. All right, you guys, there you have it. I never leave you that I don't bless you with love and light. And especially those parents who lose children or loved ones in a tragic accident. Send you my love.